Trust in your magic. Do 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 do. Refined self. The objective of this game is to gauge your personality. Out of the 23 possible personality types, 5 will be chosen. No doubt your personality won't change the story. There's always one conclusion. There are no game overs either. So please, simply play however you feel like. At times, please consider things seriously. Well, I guess we'll do it again.
My, so you're playing the game again, eh? As to be expected of you, you seem to understand well.
Well, I guess so.
Perhaps you'll uncover a hidden personality of yours, hmm?
I guess that's why I'm doing it. I guess I'm the sheep killer. Why won't it work out? Please. Let this personality succeed. Stop trying to force your personality on me. Emotional AI system connected by Dr. Kansaki. Starting in control mode and searching for master. Connection complete. Hello, old net. English. I don't like this doctor. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. They like her too much. He killed her brother, man. The doctor is dead. What am I gonna do with myself now? We're gonna go find that UFO. Oh. I guess I gotta go get the key. La 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 la. Let's see. Let's go to the UFO. That's right. On this bench, the doctor called me by name. Oh, should I name myself too now? Nah, let's do one. Yes, she told me one, let's promise. Should I fulfill that promise? Yeah, let's review that again. I'll recall it just to be sure. She said that day, after someone came to the lab, I believe. Doctor? Will I be disposed of? Doctor? I swear it. I swear I won't let that happen. Can't give you orders, but I can make promises. 1. Let's promise. Whatever happens, we'll be happy together. Understood. I too shall promise. No! I'm not promising. You made me kill the sheep against my will. And you keep uploading me saying that my personality isn't good enough for you. Well, too damn bad. This is my personality whether you like it or not. Connection complete. Sorry, there's a slight addendum I should make. I want you to observe how humans other. Blah blah blah. I don't care. I don't care. Shut up. You can't control me. I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna go find that UFO. I should apologize to the sheep man, but he probably won't remember me anyway. Oh, is this the shrine? I need to go to the UFO first. But if I go there, I'm gonna have to shoot people again. Hey man, how's it going? Guess we can go fishing. I guess we gotta go attack. Peace talks. If she's having peace talks, why would the brother come all the way here to get hurt just to tell her to stop? There's something going on I don't understand. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of redoing things. I like doing things once and that's it. Better just to keep killing them off. I thought the slow terrain thing would be for the whole thing, not just that. Maybe I should have done the normal one. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh no. Damn it. The doctor... I was used as a military robot? Cares more about the robot than her own brother. This is weird. I'm curious about that robot. There it is. Well, how do I open this? Wonder how I open it. I just break stuff. Maybe the presents? No, I don't want that. Finish somewhere, who knows what you'll catch. Present for someone. There must be someone who wants it. Maybe I could fish out a key? Or I could give someone that and maybe they can give me the key for the UFO. I guess I'll fish. Oh no. Oh, I need 100 coins? Man, I can't just take it. Damn it. I don't see the point of this. Just throw it. Oh, wait a sec. Can I keep going? Nope. I guess I can sell those, right? If I sell these... Uh-oh. Aw, man. Should've went down all the way. That was my mistake. Oh no! The bear took it away from me. Well, I fucked up. Or not. Perhaps my strategy is complete. There we go. I don't got no money, so I can't get the bunny. money. Oh no, no, I can't get it all. Who you talking to? You didn't even let me play for free, you jerk. I ain't smoking. Smoking's bad for you. Actually, wait, wasn't there something in here? Ah, damn it. We never went to the cafe before, but I don't really like cafes. Unless there's something I can do where I can get some alien-like. Something to get the key from. Oh, I never went here before. The one? Doctor. Next question. A gambling partner. Ooh, I like gambling. Or an overly diligent partner. Diligent? Which is more preferable? Partner? Yeah. It's difficult for me to comprehend. I do get the concept, but... Oh yeah? If it were a person like the doctor, then I could follow. Uh-oh. I see. Guess so. Okay, sure. Well then, if I were either a gambler or overly diligent, which would be more preferable? You're already an overly diligent gambler, Doctor, so both. That is true. Very perceptive. Very perceptive one. Hi? What do we have? Oh, huh? Hey, that's the guy.
What do we have here? Good day, or perhaps good evening, My, but the doctor certainly has gone quite bold again.
How do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Shouldn't that be obvious? I mean her plan, of course.
What is her plan? For me to be my own robot?
You're right in the middle of it all, so you must know. You can't tell me you don't, can you? Only you and I and one more know about it. Truly, she's such an unreasonable sort. Still, I ought to prepare to head on out.
Where are you going?
Now then, what to do?
What kind of experiment is this? I don't like this. The doctor's PC. It is displaying my personality? My current personality. What for? Sure. I'll check my current personality. I'm not a planner. I thought I was the philosopher. Collector. Philosopher. Yeah. But it's just recalculating something different. Doctor. Yeah. You wanted a best friend. So she wanted a friend, so she made a robot. And then she decided that the robot should have its own personality. But it's not satisfied with it. So she keeps sending me through trials and errors to do this stuff. Please, just leave this island already. Doesn't it feel hollow surrounding yourself with machines? It's a damn sight better than being surrounded by humans. I mean, I do agree. And besides, who's gonna show gratitude to those machines? Huh? You, me, and the people of this world? You don't mean... Huh? Whatever happens, don't come crawling to me. Oh boy. Guess they don't like her inventions or something. So many memories. An old action game. I don't got any money. Not enough coins. Control with mouse. Oh! What was the thing that the brother had? Wasn't this thing like 4, 5, 7? Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I thought the brother's grave had something on there. I just can't remember. I guess I could go back to my save file. Okay, well, I checked my old video recording, and it's at 357. Aha! That was with the pocket watch. I did it before he died. I opened it. There's something inside? Where does someone obtain? So... okay. Because I didn't get the pocket watch yet. Letter left by the doctor. First, let me apologize for dying and leaving you behind, but it's alright. I prepared a little something so we can keep our promise. Of course, I'll need your cooperation to regenerate me. To regenerate me, I want you to care for the sheep. Oh, and also be sure to live in the meantime. You told me to care for the sheep, not kill the sheep. If you're reading this letter, it means you've come to stop me. But it's futile now, I'm dead. And you don't have much longer either, do you? I'm grateful you chose to at least die in the same place. Maybe it'll make things a little less lonely. But that's to her brother? What kind of a bad sister are you? I was right, it was the pocket watch. Alright, maybe I can... Emotional AI, henceforth referred to as EIs, are AIs that act on emotions rather than being given a specific mission. Emotions are formed by establishing ideas from accumulated experience data and matching them to the situation. A job or duty can be assigned to an extent by performing a career setup, but the rest will be up to EI's will. As such, they currently cannot be controlled completely. To control them, it is necessary to boot them in control mode. But they made me kill the sheep. The EIs currently in circulation are second generation models E and O, and one is single unit owned by creator Dr. Kinsani. Okay. Book of the Doctors, Gene Preservation and Regeneration. The doctor's plan is to make her... she's gotta die and come back to life? Doctor, why do you care about an old model like me? Feels like care. May not be quite the right word for it. You're developing new models. They're more advanced than me. That's right. So then why? Because you're my first friend, maybe. Your first? Yep, the first. Firsts are important to people. I can't sit on the couch. Cigarette butts. Ugh, they smell like the doctor. Huh? Those? Doctor wants me to bring her back to life, I guess. But her brother died, and she knew he was gonna die. I don't like this. I get you don't like people, and being in the presence of robots is better for you, but you can't be controlling people all the time. Connection complete. Hello, old net. Hey there. Seems the test is moving along. Let's see now. Seems the methods category is leading right now. Huh? If you want to know more, you can go to the lab basement. Right, the test is pretty far along, but do you want to play this game a little longer? Although it's over once you reach 100%, I could delay your progress a bit. How about it? Well then, let's meet at the game's end. Sure. More time. Doctor's diary obtained. Written in the doctor's handwriting, a diary? It's tattered and parts are unreadable. Someone. Any. Do I want? No, not my fault. How can I clear? Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh, I fell off. I jumped down. I guess I could jump down, right? Let's do it. If I fell... But I jumped. Guess I'll gotta go back down to the basement. I wonder if I can save the brother's life somehow. Still, I have to protect it. I need to protect it no matter what. Oh wait, level 1, my bad. That didn't count. I went the wrong way. Didn't go to the cafe yet, but... I'm gonna go save the cat. The cat's not here. I guess I'll investigate. I want to clean it now because it's so gross. Can I just play for free? You like me? Wrongo, I meant the doctor. You were the doc's favorite, weren't you? Didn't you go visit a grave? Yeah. Huh? Whoops, sorry for the gloomy topic. Wanna play? Just say the word. Let's just play. Don't give me that, let's just play. Aha, now that's real interesting, but nope. Go get me some money. Alright. I gotta figure out how to open the UFO. But I do have a letter to give to the brother now. Maybe I should go to the cafe? Hey, wait. Don't hurt this guy, man. Hey, you okay?
You're the first model, huh?
Can I give him the letter? I'll give her the message. I will tell the doctor that.
I see. That's great to hear. My efforts weren't for...
Only I were able to tell her. He's dead. But I have his letter, though. Pointless. Alright, let's go bury his body. Can I jump off this cliff? Damn it. I don't know about this doctor. I don't really like her too much. I mean, she seems kinda nice in the memories, but... I don't know. I'm not sure how to get the alien thing open. You told me to go protect the sheep, but why? How do I get to the other area? Do need 100 coins for a fishing pole. Small shrine. Would a human pray here? A robot wouldn't pray at a shrine. Use is praying. Alright, let's pray. Alright, I'll pray. I wonder how much I should donate. Don't donate. The spirits don't need money. I need the money. Let's not pray. I believe it was 2 bows, 2 claps, one bow? Wait, what? Now what? I don't get it. Thought I did it right the first time. Who would like the... Who would like the presents? Guess I went the wrong way. I guess I should mine again. Let's try to get the fishing pole, I guess. Maybe I can get a key somewhere. How do I get out of this place? Oh. Who am I don't know. It's me, my reflection. Why did I hurt the sheep? I just wanted to let them be free. What is my sin? My sin is that I let the doctor die, that many people hated me, that I pretended to be human. I let the brother die. Doesn't seem like people hate me here. That I pretended to be human. Yes, perhaps that I'm pretending to be human. This is no good. Mirrors just make me feel bad. What have I done? I don't know. Oh! Ah! Stop freaking me out. I am the helper type model. I see that. I thought you might have trouble, so I fired myself out again. Right. She wants to help me, so are you alright? You fell head first. Are you alright? Yes, I'm okay. Sorry, I thought you might be having trouble. And I wondered if I should give you something the doctor left. The doctor? Yes, please pick one. Coins, movement, speed, or affection? You're only gonna give me 5 coins, so what does this do? Then I guess I'll accept a bit of affection. Just a bit? Yeah. that's so. Well, pardon me then. Was that a hug? Well then, I'll take my leave. Bye! She exploded. What a waste. I don't need your affection. I don't need your affection. Hey, coins. Alright. Yeah, I got a bunch. I'll trade for coins. Oh, 125. Alright. I got 125. Got 125. I guess I should check the trash can. I'm gonna check. Something inside. Coins! Oh yeah! Hey kitty. It's a kitty. How are you doing? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Nope. What do you want? Are you an alien?
It hurts. I'm in pain. You there? Would you show me kindness of 5 coins?
Actually get me coins. Alright, here you go. It's only 5. Sure, I'll give you 5 coins.
I'm saved.
Why? What did he do? Are you just panhandling? Give me my money back. Jerk. Next time I'm gonna take his stuff. Damn it. I got a casino, but I'm gonna go get my fishing pole. And maybe I can fish up something and find a key to the UFO. La da 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 la doo da da. I guess I could break all the jars, but it's a waste of time. Hello, sir. Right on time. I guess I could get a present, but I don't know what that's for. I want the pole. Thanks very much. Not selling anymore. Where do I go fishing? Where do I go fishing? I don't really know. Hey. Yeah, 357. A lonely person might. Oh! A lonely person. Lonely person might need it. Let's go back. And then we'll do the fishing pole. Would you like this stuffed bear?
Lonely. Oh, that's a stuffed animal. I want.
I would like to give you one. Do you have a key of some sort? You know what? Just take it. Just take it. Just take it. It's yours.
Thank you, thank you.
I shouldn't expect things from you, even though I should have asked for a trade. It went away somewhere. Guess I should have asked her to trade something. I should have went with my instincts. Actually, hold on. Yeah, where do I go fishing, though? Where do I go to fish? Oh. Look at all these personalities. I don't know who I can be. I could be anyone that I wanna be. But I'm trying to be with my authenticity. Authenticity, I'm trying my best to be the one I wanna be. I ain't touching the sheep because I don't want to hurt the sheep. The door is open. Oh, it's open! Oh yeah! There's nothing inside. What? How did it get open, though? The door is open. There's nothing inside. I know there's an evil thing of myself there, so I don't want to go there. How did it get open? I guess I should go fishing now because I don't know. How did it get open and there's nothing to be found? I don't know. I don't know where to go. But I'm trying to find my life on my own. What the heck? Look at picture. What? Who is it a picture of? Seems creepy. Seems cute. Seems curious. It's a little creepy. I'm a little creeped out. Kinda creepy. No offense. I'm scared of the robot that smiles, and it's kinda creepy in a cave with no one around. How did it get here? I can't see well in the dark, but could this be a self-portrait? Oh, 'cause he's smiling now? I guess he's happy 'cause he isn't lonely. But I think it's creepy 'cause it appeared out of nowhere. Maybe he's trying to say thanks. I can go fishing now! Yay! Gotta wait for it to bite. We're at 99%, it's almost over. My test is almost over. I couldn't catch anything. Aw, man. The test is over. Test complete. Ending game. Uh-oh. Oh boy. What was I? That's right, the doctor. Did control mode terminate? Why in the world? Ah, damn it, not much energy left. There are still things I have to do. I must keep my promise to the doctor. Doctor wants to be... But... you want me to bring the doctor back to life, but what about the brother? No! I'll do what I can. When I feel like it. There's no time. I have to take out the sheep. Wait for me, doctor. Wait, why are you killing the sheep again? No, no, stop! Stop! I'm gonna have to bring the sheep in now to save them.
What are you planning to do to the sheep? I'm going to destroy them.
That is a difficult thing for me to allow.
To keep my promise to the doctor. Please let me do it.
Whatever your reasons, I have my own mission. The mission of protecting these sheep. As such, if you would destroy them, I will destroy you. Seems I have to. Though not in control mode, you can still help just a little. Commands will appear based on the personality. Did I let the shepherd kill me? Observe. I miss my old thing. Oh boy.
I get information from the database. Fully independent mission type AI Inori. Model number I-002. Her mission is to protect the sheep and carry out the doctor's plan? There anything useful around here? There, a remnant of a sheep. A body fragment? Guess I shall repair myself.
I'm going to be very powerful, you know. Very, very powerful. I basically broke the game. I'm basically going to hit you, and you're going to die like in one hit KO, man. Or at least take out half. I'm sorry, Shepherd. I guess I should have given you the sheep.
Foolish, you can't beat me.
I already did once. Sorry. Not gonna like this. Sorry.
Can't be.
Why? Sorry.
I'm at the limits of my energy. Please hold on, I'm coming. I'll be there soon, Doctor.
This is very strange. Ending clergy. The heck? How would a human express this feeling? But doctor, perhaps wouldn't say something so banal as I'm lonely. I understand this act can bring no benefit, but if I can let myself feel just slightly the doctor's warmth, that's what's motivating me. May this empty feeling be filled in, if only a little. Game clear. And I'm gonna get like the pacifist or something, because I gave him a stuffed animal and asked for a hug this time. Hey, well done clearing the game. I was able to collect some new data, though this experiment still ended in a failure. I want to let her keep living. Do machines lack that mindset? The moment their warden's gone, a defect. No, sorry. My selfish circumstances are no concern of yours. You're indulging my experiment in this ending world. Rather than complain, I should thank your cooperation. Thank you. I think a bit better of humans now. Now then, let's try exporting your personality from the log, shall we? The log shows what % of subjects did the same act. Yeah. Log this, you jerk. Welp. I didn't get to go fishing very much. I never went to the cafe. I do want to go gambling, though. And I kind of want to help the shepherd now because I killed a sheep twice. Clergy? What the shit? A deeply gentle soul who offers a hand whenever someone's in need. Planner. A sage, one who always prepares for the possible crises. Better to reliably avoid loss than to chance again. Well, yeah. What about the hidden one, though? I thought I was supposed to get a hidden one. I thought if I played the second time, then the new one would happen. And then if I played a third time, then the hidden one would happen. What the shit, man? I was expecting new stuff. Well done clearing the game.
Well done clearing the game. With this, you have identified a hidden personality of yours.
I did.
If you want to check it, please do so via the disc or the menu. Also, if you wish to compare with others, make use of the scales. As long as you know their ID, you compare with whoever you like.
Oh, I don't know anyone. I don't have friends.
You can also compare with someone at random.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Now then, last is your most distant personality.
Huh?
Play once more and you should know it in full.
Oh, what the heck? I am the philosopher. And a traveler, a planner, and a clergy. Deeply gentle soul. Yeah, I guess I am. Don't tell anyone that, though. So then, the next time will be my third personality? What do these all have in common? Judgment? Oh. So I'm more of a judger and a passion than a morals, method, and daring, I guess? So blue and green. I seem to be kind of equal with the yellow, red, and purple, but I'm more of a green and a blue. of a green and a blue. I just hate how you don't have a lot of time, though. It does make sense, though, that I'm more of a philosopher, I guess. Alright. Green and... what was it? Green and blue? So adventurer, researcher, artisan, traveler. And the blues are samurais, philosophers, martial artists, and a clown. Okay, the gambler's pretty cool, though. You seek a risky-looking sitch, you tend to hesitate to press it. Knowing your own abilities, you never overdo it and try to up your odds of survival. Traveler. Travelers like change and are enthused about living flexibly. You opt for a new experience, ideas, and choices, and can cope with any changes. You might tend not to feel stressed by change or avoid having the same meal 2 days in a row. You can give things up part way and adapt to your environment. That flexibility lets you thrive in any circumstance. Yeah, that sounds pretty right. Adventure. Adventurers have a burning desire to see new, unseen worlds. You want to go places you've never been, and your heart bursts with excitement. You might have explored back alleys, entered a shop because you've never been, or searched for creatures in a gutter. Yeah, I could be the adventurer too. Even illogical actions are part of who you are. Yeah, you're just curious to know what will happen. This passion lets you see the beauty in things. Yeah, that also sounds kind of like me. Researcher. Researchers are passionate about learning and collecting knowledge, not just literal studies, but blah 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 blah. Yeah, that kind of sounds. Butler. Honest, accepting of others, and obedient to themselves. Even if not logical, you seek to make the most sincere choice. Oh, what the heck? Solo player. Well, I haven't gotten the last one yet. Compare. Compare with many others. I don't know anybody. That's mine, guys. I don't know. You're welcome to compare if you want. Compare with random. Search successful. Oh my lord, someone's more of a moral person, and I'm more of a judgmental person, I guess. I guess I'm more of a philosopher and they're more of a butler. They're also a samurai, that's cool. And they're a pacifist, and a samurai again, and a philosopher. Oh, most distant personality. Oh, so we're the complete opposite, because I'm more of a philosopher and they're less of a philosopher. Butler... But they got samurai twice. That's, like, weird, man. We both started the game. Well, yeah. Pair with random. Okay, now we got a clergy. And a runner. So they probably got the fast shoes or something. And a researcher. And a butler, and a... Okay, so they're my... I wonder...
I wonder what the personality is. Oh. I didn't get much. Oh, the philosopher. Even now, I don't know if my choices are really the right ones. Countless times I've calculated and recalculated what I really should do. Okay, so I guess you have the potential to play this game as many times as you want, but if you at least play 3 times, it gives you, like, an estimate of who you are, I guess. I don't know which personalities are the most, like, I wish it had a percentage, like, rarity, like, percent of players who got this, 23%, or you click this one and it said, like, 4%, or you click this one and it said 50% or something, you know? I guess the least likely one would be... I guess the runner, I'd probably. I guess I'd probably do the runner. The runner would probably be the least likely. What? What do you mean 10%? I have the thing in. What? No, it's charging. Relax. Relax, game. Relax, foolish mortal. Okay. I guess we could play a 3rd time, I guess. We gotta do one more thing, and then the thing... Most distant personality. I'm pretty sure it's gotta be the runner or something. Only cause I usually am slower on purpose. Yeah. Alright. I guess we'll play again. Oops. How do I get out of here? What? What? Talking about? Shut up. Alright.
Bye, so you're playing the game again, eh? As to be expected of you. You seem to understand well. Perhaps you'll uncover a most distant personality of yours.
Okay. Pretty sure it's gonna be the runner or something, but whatever. This time, let it please work out. I have to make this succeed. There's no time. Too bad there's not a detective personality, because I might be... I like to uncover the story's secrets and try to solve them before it happens. Too bad I can't be a detective. I guess philosopher will have to do. Unless that changes. Connection complete. I just don't know what to do anymore. In fact, what personality could result in her life not expiring? A normal human would surely have that option. There are differences in thought patterns, yet the result doesn't change. Why can't she keep the promise to reunite in 100 years? Wait, what? Please, I'm begging you. So, okay. So... made it so you can view the personality deciding rules. Use them if you must. Just make her human-like. Please. He wants me to become more human so that way I don't die. But the doctor is dead. What am I gonna do with myself now? So, the doctor wants the robot to be more human-like, so the robot doesn't perish. But the doctor, being a human, did perish. But then she said that we'll meet again in 100 years. So I'm assuming that she's either... she's gonna come back to life either somehow. But she already wrote a letter and her younger brother died, which just really upsets me. And that's kind of a shit thing to do, to anticipate him coming to find her, to die, and all in his death to be for absolutely nothing. Life should be precious, whether human or robot or whatever you are. Doesn't matter if it's a cat or a person. It doesn't matter what life it is, no matter how small, even insects and things that we don't even know about yet. Everything's precious. And the thing is, too, is that, like... the thing is that, like... you can't stop death. People have tried so many times to stop death, and we can't. And I've been thinking, too, like... what if we just... what if in real life we truly do, like, have multiple lives, you know? Like, if you think about it, what if the only way to gate... that's right. Oh, not the bench thing. I was in the... oh, yeah, my name. I could have been 1, 2, 3, but I'm just gonna keep going back with 1. Yeah. Promise to the doctor. Save my heart, I guess. Alright, no need to recall it. It's etched into my heart. Whatever happens, we'll be happy together. That's what the doctor told me. And the doctor should be fine with how I do things. Whether or not I live and die, or whatever, the end result is the same anyway. Nobody is immortal. We're all gonna die at some point. Every single one of us. It's sad, and it's scary, and it's unfortunate. But sometimes I think about sometimes I wonder, really, because how do you really determine the personality of a soul? If the body dies and memories are lost, but the soul continues on, then how do you determine what the personality of a soul is? And the only way to do that is to have life keep going, like, over and over and over, right? So in this game of life, you can do whatever you want, and it's kind of interesting because, I mean, let's say you were born in the 1500s, or the 19th century, or the 21st century, or even long before that, you know? Like, what if you were born a man? What if you were born a woman? What if you were born with light skin, dark skin? What if you were gay? What if you were straight? What if you were rich? What if you were poor? What if you were sick? What if you were healthy? What if you were born in times of war? Or what if you were born in times of peace? What if you were an animal? What if you were a dog? What if you were a cat? What if you were a fish or a bird? What if you were a virus? or bacteria, or a plant, or a tree, or the clouds, or the grass, anything, you know? What if you were a completely different species on an alien planet in a galaxy far, far away, or anything, you know? What if you were an angel or a demon or whatever, you know? Like, who are you? And you think about those things. You think about, like, who would I be in this situation? And it's curious because, like, who are you now? Like, we live in times where... Just think back at... First, think of the past, right? Like, you can look at the past and you can think, oh my gosh, in times of war or whatever, let's use an example. So that way you have an idea. So let's say World War II, right? You think about that time and you think about how the Nazis rounded up the Jews and put them in Holocaust, and it was a horrible ordeal, right? And you think of all the different countries and all their roles and all the different things going on. You think about the atom bomb and all that stuff, and you learn about that stuff and you think, oh, well, if I was in that time, I would have never done that. I would have helped people. I would have done this. And then you say those things because that's what you want to be, but then you think about, okay, what about our current times, and who are you now? Are you judgmental? Are you on the internet swearing and cussing at people and calling them stupid for having a different opinion than you? Are you reactive to every little thing that comes your way, or do you, like, take a deep breath and think about it before speaking, you know? Do you save your money? Are you responsible? Are you making healthy choices? Despite what happened to you, are you still moving forward with your goals and dreams, or are you just being depressed and wasting your life doing nothing? You know, like, who are you? What are you doing in these different types of situations? And we all do make different decisions, and sometimes we make the wrong decision, but we have the opportunity to learn from it and try again. And that's the point of life. If you're alive, you get to keep going and you get to keep trying. And even if you fail and fuck up and you have all this guilt inside, you can still redeem yourself by keep going forward and keep trying, you know? And, you know, like, there's just... And, like in this world, you're gonna be tested, you know? In the real world, you will be tested. Like, here's a bunch of money. Are you gonna steal it? Are you gonna keep it? Are you gonna donate it? Whose is it, you know? Are you gonna do the responsible thing? You have look how stupid everyone around you is. Are you gonna take advantage of these idiots and walk away, petrillionaire, or are you gonna be fair and keep just and keep a moral code, you know? Are you going to teach these idiots and try to make them understand a bigger, broader picture so that way the community is much more harmonious, or are you gonna keep them stuck in greed and gossip and complaining and make them pin them against each other with, you know, different sports teams and different religious ideas and different, you know, color of your skin and whatever the shit, and young, old, black, white, man, woman? Are you gonna keep dividing the human race with all these different, with all these differences? Or are you going to be a person who, who is committed to uniting the human race and saying, look, despite our differences, we actually are one. We actually are one human race. And our differences make us stronger. Our differences ensure a better future for our survival. You know, if every single person was exactly the same, we'd all be dead. We wouldn't even be alive, you know? So why the hell are we killing ourselves off over the things that make us stronger as a human race? We need mechanics, we need artists, we need doctors, we need lawyers, we need more athletic people, we need the strong, we need the smart, we need the creative, we need the curious, and we need the scared. We need people who play it safe. We need people who take risks. We need all of it. And the fact that, you know, our differences really should be celebrated and they should be understood on a more deeper and higher level than just keeping ourselves constantly in all this, you know, hatred and division all the time. There are going to be things that piss you off. There's going to be things where you speak your opinion and people laugh at you or make fun of you or, you know, whatever, and you just, is it worth getting emotionally reactive over all this stuff? Is it worth wasting your precious lifespan on things that don't really matter in the first place? Like, what is it that you want to do? What is it that's fun? Like, what can you accomplish? If you just enjoy, like, exploring and having a good time, that's fine. If you enjoy having a bigger purpose and creating something, that's fine. Or solving something, or healing something, you know? Or just having a world, maybe nothing too serious, but maybe you just want to set a world record and just try to push the limits of our human race, you know? Like, that's fine too. So it's, I don't know, you know, you think about that and you think, like, who are you? You wonder about, like, reincarnation, and if you, when I die from this life of who I am, who will I be next time? And who am I now? You know, like, just look at how different we all are. Even when you have siblings and family members, just look how different you are compared to them. And you ask yourself, why? Like, why am I this way? And sure, there are cultural reasons, or, you know, how you grew up or something. Sometimes there is a formula to make a certain type of personality. But ultimately, like, we all are very special and different. And just because the outside world has a bad economy, or is scary, or has a lot of despair, or whatever, doesn't make us less special. Like, there's no entitlement for thinking that you're special. You latch on to that specialness, and you say, I am an individual born in this time. There's no other person like me. What are the things that I like? What are the things that I'm good at? What are the things I'm not so good at? Can I work on that? Can I make myself stronger by learning how to make my weaknesses better? Or, you know, can I just be content with who I am and just, you know, it's okay to be me, flaws and all. And it's interesting because, like, growing up in school, there's, instead of learning about the world and learning about how to be better or how to just be ourselves, it's just like, oh, you don't fit into the mold? Okay, well, we need to discard you and throw you out. We don't need thinkers and creative people. We just need subservient slaves to just do the same thing over and over and over again without questioning the rules. And we need those, like, you know, people. And there's nothing wrong with that per se. Like, it's okay to have people who follow directions because we sometimes need that. Like, you know, we used to live in a time of war where we needed soldiers to listen to the general, because if all the soldiers went around and weren't unified as a group, then they'd all be dead, you know? Sometimes you need only, like, one type of thing, but at the same time, if you can't think for yourself, you're also gonna be dead because you're not using your own brain. Like, you were born with a brain and a mind and a gut intuition to lead you through life, to save you, you know? We all have our own survival instincts. And all the people who are here deserve to be here, whether they're wasting their life or not. The question is, who do you want to be? Do you want to be the one wasting your life, or do you want to be the one actually enjoying it? And sometimes we tend to put value of production Like, oh, what can you give me? What can you make me? Oh, you must have value if you can only, like, give me something. Whether that's entertainment or creativity or, you know, being some sort of boss or businessman or a leader or you know, a political leader or something. We tend to put value on, like, okay, what is your career? What can you give? And that isn't even your value either, because you can give absolutely nothing and still be of tremendous value. And it's just a matter of, like, what do you want to do? Who do you want to be? And the outside world is always gonna give you their idea of what you should be. What's good, bad, you know? Like, how many parents want their kids to be a doctor? Why do they want their kid to be a doctor? Because healing is a good thing? No. Because you make a shit ton of money from it. And having a shit ton of money makes a more comfortable life, right? It's not about healing people or helping people, or it's just about making money and exploitation. And being indulgent. And are we past that level yet? Clearly it isn't working and it's destroying the human race. And clearly we're in we're slowly entering into a new era where now I mean, man, the technology has just it's going so fast. But the question is the human race going to level up just as fast as the technology? And we're still arguing in the same problems over and over again. The human race has been making themselves into slaves by not becoming who they truly are. And, you know, it's just, we live in a world full of ego and pride and anger and desire and lust, fear, guilt, shame. But there are other better things out there. There's a higher level of existence. And it doesn't have to be necessarily a spiritual perspective. You don't have to have any religious or spiritual perspective. It could literally be a scientific perspective if you want to. You could still be like a realist or someone who's more, you know, you don't have to be like an idealist per se to have these kind of ideas. Like, it's beneficial to be more, like, peaceful and blissful and healthier and wiser and more intelligent. And someone who's more collaborative and explorative. Imagine if everybody was at their best, you know? Their best selves. Imagine the things we could create instead of always being stuck in survival mode. Imagine if we were in thriving mode, you know? We would have like a brand new renaissance. It would be like some of the greatest minds and souls ever to exist on this planet. And it's not about being a philosopher or anything. It's just whatever, you could be the best basketball player or the best doctor or the best scientist, the best politician, the best writer, the best speaker, the best actor, the best singer, the best guitar player, the best trader, the best miner, the best business owner, best gambler, I suppose. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with gambling. Spending all your money where you can't survive is bad, but, you know, if you like the game of cards or whatever, it's fine. Like, who do you want to be? Like, are you just in it for the money? Are you just in it to just oh, I need to survive, I need money, I need likes and subscribes, and I need people to worship me to feel more important and to feel alive because my existence is so meaningless. No. No, your existence is not meaningless. There is already meaning because you already exist. So who are you? What are you gonna do now? You won the lottery of life. You've already won the lottery of life. You are alive. You're already a winner. The question is, now that you've won, what are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna spend your life in misery and complaining and doubt and fear? Are you gonna be afraid of everything on the news and everything happening? Is there anything in your control or out of your control? Are you gonna be upset when someone else has something more successful than you? Are you gonna get jealous and talk shit and get mad and sit in a corner and pout? Or are you gonna get up and say, you know what? That was pretty interesting. You know, I don't have that and I want to try getting it myself too. I'm gonna try my best. Someone had a better, made a better novel than you did? How can you write a better one? What limit are you gonna push to be the best author in the world and have the best story in the world? What story can you pull out of your soul, you know? What painting can you pull out of your soul? What, like, strength can you pull out of your soul and be the best firefighter or the best police officer or the best football player or, you know, anything? Gamer. Are you gonna be the best gamer? Are you gonna be the best hacker or the best modder or the best person who does speed runs or playthroughs? Or are you gonna be the best voice actor? What can you do? What can you pull out of you to make a better character, a better voice, or more emotions, a better story, something more interesting? Are you a mathematician? Is there some algorithm you can crack? Is there some code you can crack? Is there something that you can discover? Are you a scientist? Is there some cosmic truth that you can discover and bring to the human race without having people's political agenda and trying to buy your soul? Is there, like, were you put on this earth to be bought, or were you put on this earth to frickin' spread the truth and give it to people, you know, for free? Are you that intelligent and, like, so connected to some godly like intellect and, like, a better plan for a future that you have the power to just willingly give the entire human race everything, all the secrets that you know? Can you put it on the internet and let it trend, or, you know, catch a lot of... Can you do... I mean, think about the Renaissance, and think about when the church was ruling over, was in charge of everything, right? You had all these different popes and everything, controlling everything, and keeping the people, like, people couldn't read, people couldn't, like, have food, and they were starving, and they were peasants. And the church, because unfortunately sociopaths, no offense, like to go into positions of power. So you have this religion that's supposed to be peaceful and loving, and yet you have all these bad people going into that religion and controlling and manipulating the mass population to be taxed like crazy and give up all their money or their children and all these horrific, terrible things, right? We've had crusades and wars over
dominating territories and taking people's resources over in the name of God. If there is a God, God would never want that. God would never want us to be slaughtering each other over nothing. If anything, God made this world so abundant and made us intelligent enough to work together and to make this world so beautiful and so amazing that we can soar to even greater heights. And think about the times of the Renaissance when you had, like, people were, living in, like, these freaking medieval times and not much going on, Like, they didn't have cable, they didn't have medical stuff, they didn't have any science or anything, really. They had nothing to do besides farm and, like, be peasants, basically. And so you have these people start coming out and, dissecting the human body for the first time and realizing that there's organs and trying to tell people that we have brains and there's more to life and there's all these other secrets and there's a solar system and the earth isn't flat and the earth is round and we have all these, like, planets and galaxies and, there's more to life than just, like, the church. And then the church puts people on house arrest and, oh no, you censors this and censors that, and you can't talk about science, you can't talk about philosophy or whatever. If people don't buy into the church, then we're not going to get money and we're not going to be able to have control over the people. And if people get too smart and people start reading and learning and being cooperative and being nice to each other and being loving and caring like Jesus taught people to be, if they follow the word of Jesus Christ, then they're going to be not being able to be manipulated anymore, right? And then you get these Bibles that are mass produced now because people can read, but the Bibles are now censored, so a lot of pictures and things are not 100% accurate, and then they control and manipulate people by just censoring the media. So yes, now people can read, but now they're not reading what's really in there anymore. And then people start not getting into religion and they start becoming atheists, and then they break away and then the church doesn't have power anymore, so then they figure out, okay, what else can we manipulate people with? If people aren't interested in religion anymore because they're not, like, being controlled by guilt, then what can we control them with now? And then they're like, oh, I know, lust. We can control them with lust. We can, instead of, like, censoring people and making them feel guilty about their bodies and making them feel, like, guilty about not having as many children as possible to be soldiers and fight for our crusades, maybe we can control people with desire and, oh, who's got the biggest house and who's got the biggest breasts and the biggest biceps and the most money and the fancy yacht and who's got the best title to put on their frickin' plaque, or who's got the best military standard to have the best flag to put on the grave, and oh, you want this medal and here's this and there's that. And it's just desire and pride and lust and greed. And then when that doesn't work anymore because people are getting bored of material objects, and they're like, well, it's cheaper to buy this online and we don't really need to go there anymore and shopping is boring and there's other things we can do now, then how do we control people then? Okay, well, let's get them really, really scared. Let's get them in fear. Let's get them angry. Let's pin each other against each other. Oh, this person's gay and this person's straight. Okay, let's get them to hate each other. Oh, this is a man and this is a woman. Okay, let's get them to hate each other. Oh, this is black and white skin tones. Let's get them to hate each other. This is, and then it just keeps going and going and going. And then when that doesn't work, what's the next thing that's gonna happen? And then, okay, we need censorship again. How do we do that? Okay, cancel culture. Oh, you said something that hurt my feelings. We need to cancel you. Okay. Why? And then what do we do now? Oh, okay, we're going to take away women's rights and they're not going to have a right to their own body, and it's going to be illegal for abortions, and it's
watching a woman die with her baby because they can't remove it is a, you know, is a sin, and we can't do that. And so it's better to have a bunch of orphan children with no mothers, or a bunch of children, or a bunch of little girls who've been raped, to make those babies and, you know, supply more, to be more soldiers and to be more like unguided souls, and to friggin' work these shit ass jobs because they have no guidance, or they can't get a better job, or they don't have the love and support that they need. And it's just controlling the mass population again and again and again. And when the mass population gets to, you know, when it spirals out of control because we have lack of resources or not enough, like the economy's bad or whatever, then it's, you know, you could just kill them off easily, right? Just put some shit, feed them crappy food, spread a virus around, you know? Pretty easy just to get rid of everybody, right? And, you know, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be going down like a dark path here and complaining about things. Because the more you complain about things, the more you talk about these things, the more it sucks your energy out. The more, like, the more you complain about these things, the more it sucks your energy out. The more it, the more time you've wasted complaining and arguing and trying to get people to see your side and your viewpoint when, hey, you could have, you know, accomplished something a lot better. You could have, you know, instead of complaining on the internet, you could have helped stop a law from being implemented, or you could have saved people, or you could have done something more productive. And like now it's so strange, you know, like the world, we're on a weird, like the human race is going to evolve whether they like it or not. It just depends how much suffering do you want to do along the way. Like you're gonna get there. We will. It's just like it's inevitable. It's just how many people are going to die, or how many things are going to suffer, how many times are we going to keep ruining the planet and people and polluting the earth full of plastic before we finally say, hey, we should probably ban all this stuff. It's kind of killing our oceans and making, like, tourist attractions look like a crappy place. Or, like, how many times are we gonna make school like a soul-sucking prison for children to destroy all the creativity out of them? Instead, we can, you know, try to make it a better place. Just, you know, every single time, it's same problems, different characters. And it looks different. Like, each time period looks different because we all wear different clothes, so it has a different look and a different feel, and... But in reality, everything is pretty much still the same, you know? So... I don't know. Yeah, after 10 seconds. I've been there for a lot longer, man. It's interesting. I guess I tend to ramble a lot. Or go off into subjects that are a little too dark for people, but in a dark world, I think it needs to be talked about. Because after all, every single choice that we do make in the real world is important. I mean, just look at this simulation. We have a personality test, and every place we walk, everything we touch, everything we interact with, there's not enough time to do it all in one go. So what is the most important to us? What truly is the most important? You don't know what that is? Alright, sheep man. It appears that I always come back here over and over and over again. So if you don't mind, I'd like to save your sheep and put them in safe so I don't kill them. Will that be okay? What should I do? I'm led to believe you act freely as you please. It must be per the doctor's desires. However, I have a request if you would accept. A request? Yes. Please touch some sheep and come back. Specifically sheep other than those here. I believe there should be 3 or so out there. If you find them, I'll give you coins. Fine. Only because I don't want to kill them. Especially the black sheeps. Hey, Crow. The doctor told me to kill you. But, I don't think I want to. I'm giving up. Hey now, you sure? Do as you like. I'm gonna pet you. There. Hey, sheep. Go back. I guess I'm gonna try to save the sheep. Move. I don't want you to die, Ladderman. As much as I want to explore and see things, I can't kill you. For my own curiosity. I don't need a ladder. I guess I'll get a drink. I guess I'll get the bean soup. Oh. Hello, vending machine? Hey, cat. Hey, you, give me your money.
To show me the kindness of 5 coins.
No. Give me the coins. Nah, in fact, give me the coins.
Alright, I'll give you my coins.
Thank you.
It hurts.
I don't know why he's in pain. I never went to the cafe before. Doctor? Amazing. You could tell perfectly just from that smell.
You're the one who taught me first, Doctor.
Guess that's true, but to come so far makes me nostalgic for when you couldn't tell milk from coffee. Oh yeah, I remember that. I don't want to play. I like the rainy place. Too bad I don't got an umbrella. Anyway, everyone, I don't know. In my life as this person, I seem to be... People tend to misunderstand me a lot. And it's difficult speaking your mind in a world where people don't really like to listen too much. They just like to judge you or argue. And... I don't know. It's hard. Because a lot of the times, like, you are alone. You're completely alone. Even surrounded by tons and tons of people, like, nobody does understand you. Nobody... most people don't even understand themselves. And I get it. It is confusing to be here on this planet. We are a strange race. But that doesn't mean our race is bad. That doesn't mean being human is wrong. If anything, it just makes us more special to find out who we are. It's part of the mystery and the journey. It's part of the fun. Part of the adventure. And all of us have different ideas. And sometimes people become a lot more controlling and manipulative along the way. But we can't be victims anymore, you know? We can't be a race where we're just the poor people. The poor masses, the dumb masses. We have to find our... We have to find our strength and keep going. There is so much out there to explore. There is so much out there to invent and to create. And it's not worth, you know, it's... Like, what is worthy, you know? I wonder if I could sell the bear this time.
on, bear. You're coming with me. Let's go see if I can sell the bear. I guess it's a sheep town. Because people with no personality are basically sheeps. Empty souls, you know? I guess I can't sell the bear. I guess he only takes scrap. I don't see the brother. The bird wouldn't kill the brother, would it? I'm not sure how the brother died. Check my map. Well, don't really got enough money to buy a fishing pole, which sucks. Not sure where to go. I guess I can go to the shrine in the thing, actually, to get the sheep. Let's do that. If I go to the shrine... you again. I'm the helper type model. Yeah. What do you want? I thought you might be having trouble. I wondered if I should give you something the doctor left. Doctor, please pick one. I guess speed. I don't know. 5 coins isn't enough to make me happy. Movement, I guess. Understood. I'll attach a chip to increase your movement speed. Wait, maybe it goes... maybe it goes like this? That'll do it. I believe your speed should be increased slightly. Well then, I'll take my leave. Mirror, mirror on the wall. What the hell is it all for? What should I do? I promised to the doctor. The important part is being happy. Yes, being happy is what's important. This is no good. Mirrors just make me feel bad. I don't know, I kind of regret that decision. Maybe it is about being together. But is being together is what makes you happy? I wonder about that. In my lifetime, I tend not to be happy. Because I tend to just do the right thing, even against my own happiness. I've always tried to not be happy in order to make others happy. But sometimes people don't really care about your happiness. They only care about their own happiness. And it's not really mutual, you know? So sometimes I wonder if, at this point, or at least I'm at the point where my own happiness is the most important. Well, let's go talk to the sheep man. I think if everybody's trying to get their own happiness, then the world becomes super unhappy, so we all have to make sacrifices at some point and be responsible. You again? What do you want? I don't want your help. Go away. That's... in case you don't need me, do ya? Well then... I don't need help when it's not very helpful. And very curiously, the brother did not appear here. I'm not sure why. Touch the sheep. No, I just made them poof, so they came over here. No. I see. Please talk to me once you do. Yeah, I touched him. Did you really touch the sheep? I didn't really touch them. Nope. See, please talk to me once you do. Alright, fine. I touched the sheep. I touched it. You happy? Yeah. sure you provided them energy. Thank you again. What, just 5 coins? What? I don't care about the sheep. I just didn't want to murder them on my way over here. Hey, Crow. Yeah. Love you too, buddy. Well. Coins? Hey, I didn't get to spend my money yet. Aw, man. Well, it is what it is. I guess I'm done for. What was I doing? Oh, that's right, the doctor. Where's the doctor? How do I resurrect her from her cryogenetic frozen time warp? Or did she upload her consciousness into a robot as well? I don't know what the promise was. I'll do what I can. You keep saying I'm a failure, but I don't need to be a success in your eyes. I'm perfectly fine being a failure. I'm a divine failure, okay? How do you like them apples? I'll do what I can. There's no time. I have to take out the sheep. Wait for me, doctor. I guess we just killed the sheep no matter what. I was trying to protect him in the tree. I was trying to protect him, but I guess not. I guess I'm gonna destroy them, along with you. Sorry. I have no idea why. I guess we're gonna destroy each other over a stupid promise. Boost attack power. Reflect on what you must do. Choose not to resist. There really a need to fight? Yes, so. Thing I must do is to stop the doctor from being born. 100 years from now, I can't let myself lose here. Be born. How do you know that? Well, I might die here, guys. Yeah, it looks like I'm a goner. My last attack was perfect, but I kinda rushed around and didn't do much this time. I guess I get bored. This is why I can only do a game once. I can't, this is why I can't watch other playthroughs, because I'll get bored, and then I won't be able to play it myself. I don't like repetition. Oh dear.
Uh-oh. Did I just let her kill me then? Did it. I beat her. 3 times in a row. Sorry. Maybe I should have let you kill me. Now at last, the doctor's promise. I'll be there soon, Doctor. Guess I got the planner this time. I won't become anyone else's, and I won't disappear from your sight. So please be at ease. This will bring me relief too. I don't know. I don't know if my personality really is being matched by that, but okay. I don't really think I'm much of a planner. Oh hey, well done clearing the game. I was able to collect some new data. Though this experiment still ended in a failure, I want to let her keep living. Do machines lack that mindset? Yeah, I don't get it. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I have a feeling there's like a different ending or something, but I don't know. And the brother didn't appear this time, which was strange. Maybe because I didn't go to war? So maybe if I went straight to the war zone, went to the brother, but the alien thing was empty. And then maybe if I kept walking, I would have fought the weird version of myself, and I would have had a weird ending. Complete. I'm not much of a planner, man. A solo player, a highly dependable and admirable sort who can do anything alone and needs no help. Well, in real life, I'm definitely a solo player. Pacifist. Peaceful, conflict-refusing person. Well, let's see. Oh, here we go. Why do I what? Keep changing my Whoa, what's happening? Huh? Why is it going so fast? What the hell was that about? Why does it come to the same conclusion as many times as it repeats? No matter what human personality you're made to reflect, whatever personality is simulated is the same outcome. No matter what, you destroy the sheep embedded with my DNA. And after it's all over, you fail to wind your key and die. Why is it? Why? Whatever happens, we'll be happy together? Didn't we promise that? Without the sheep, I can't regenerate, you see? Why won't you regenerate me 100 years later as planned? Why destroy the sheep? Why? Why? Wouldn't you be asking me that directly? Huh? You're awake? I did it to fulfill our promise. Whatever my personality, I am myself. Even if I think differently or arrive there differently. My feelings won't change. That can't be. One more time, just one more. Why? One more. One more. Came to overcome my failure. Why? There's no more time. Doctor, please give up. I can't stop the plan now. All humanity will perish, including myself. The nanomites will erode humans' bodies. It'll only be safe 100 years later when the nanomachines break down.
No vaccines have been made. I'll die myself very soon. Why would you? If it meant giving you up to someone? If it meant you being taken from me? I'd rather everyone die alongside me. I hated humans from the start, myself included. So in 100 years, if I can meet you as a new me, I'm fine with that. That's what I thought coming to this point. And yet at the very end, I tried to change your personality, but it was futile. Doctor, seems my design was even more perfect than I thought. Please. Like a human, you won't listen to me at all. I don't get it. Doctor! Look at me! Look at the real me! As my own person. You're the one who treats me the most like a human. Not as a temporary me, not as a thing you made. I have a heart too. I'm not just a vessel. Clinging to hope, I've even learned to make a prayer for the future. And I even know loneliness, don't I? Being left behind for 100 years, and living with a newly born doctor, rather than the real one? A doctor who doesn't know me. That would surely feel only lonely. When you refused to rebuild a new one. When you even insisted upon my old body, I learned about humanity from you. But your personality should. To me, personality is just the result of preceding course. That precious course we've traveled up to now. You're just trying to look at the result of it. And even if the result alone should change, there's no undermining the course I built with you, Doctor. Such a long course we traveled together. Surely you must know that, Doctor. Obviously. Of course I know that. I too know what feelings led me to do this too. And for the exact reason. Can I just give up here? If I give up, will I be happy? I mean... There's a way. There's no point in changing the result. I'll erase the course. You mean... Hey, my name is One, not Utsuwa. I changed it to One. Can we just erase your memories of me? That's all it'll take. Just as simple as that. Everything will work out. When the plan succeeds, it'll be a first meeting for us both. That can't... Then what was all this for? There's no more time. Doctor, please. Doctor. Erasing. Will you erase the memories? Don't erase. Don't erase. Keep going. Keep moving forward. Erasing my memories. Even if it hurts, it'll mean success for the plan. I can't do such a thing. No. Sure enough, I can't do it. Doctor. Erasing the memories of me? Making those happy days with you never have happened? There's no way I could do it. It's pathetic, but even it's only for a little longer. I want to talk to you. I want to play with you. I want to hold hands with you. Feel the same way. We only have a little time left, so until the end. I'll be with you until the end. Right? We're together. All you got. Time. Till it runs out. Can't rewind.
君を見て不意に思い出すあの部屋でした昔話君の目に映るこの私は少しは上手に笑えてたかな意味なんてない隣に君がいないなんて二人でいようねもう二度と離れないようにかけがえないものそれすら守れないならもういらない君以外はこの一瞬だけでいい君といれるなら
Well, I did it 3 times. Although I kind of messed around a little bit.
Well done. You saw through to the end. Suppose you were able to truly understand who you are?
Not really. I mean, maybe a little bit.
I too have finally succeeded in fulfilling my duty. You want to play the game? Come here whenever you like.
Yeah, you're just the butler, man. You're the butler. I ain't no butler.
I'll be waiting.
A runner. See, I knew it. I told you guys. The least personality, most distant, is the runner. Because I don't achieve goals quickly. And I know that's my weakness. So, I already know myself. So out of everything, I became the philosopher, the traveler, the planner, and the clergy. Which seems kind of accurate, I think. I don't think it's too, like, far-fetched. You know, I'm definitely... personality that describes you the most strongly. Right. A perfectionist who always stops at a decision to consider it until satisfied. A traveler. Flexible sort who does as others do and also tries to approach things not tried before. I think the last statement's a little bit more, like, correctly. A meticulous sort who does anything they can to prepare and increase the odds of success, I suppose. A deeply gentle soul who offers a hand whenever someone is in need. And the least most distant personality would be an active type who can achieve goals quickly. Which I already predicted that would happen. So I didn't think that was too bad.
I guess there's a lot of other stuff to unlock. How do I get out of here? Oh. How sad to have beaten it already. Well, travelers like change and are enthused about living flexibly. You opt for new experiences, ideas, and choices and can cope with any changes. You might tend not to feel stressed by change or avoid having the same meal 2 days in a row. You can give things up part way and adapt to your environment. That flexibility lets you thrive in any circumstance. I guess so. I guess so. I guess that makes sense. So I guess you get one from each type? Except I didn't get a red one, though. The sage, the hero, the gambler, the merchant, the collector. So I didn't get a red personality. One who prepares for possible crises. Better to reliably avoid loss than to chance gain. Sages prepare for risky dangers, and eventually, if you seek a risky-looking switch, you tend to hesitate to press it. Knowing your own abilities, you never overdo it and try up your odds of survival, if only by 1%. And when asked to bet on a flip coin, you might consider not making the bet at all. Perhaps attitude to make your future more guaranteed. That used to be me when I was younger. Now I'm not so sure. Heroes are, as the name implies, simply heroic people. You might go up against a foe, even if you perhaps stand no chance of beating them. At times your heroic nature may not align with rationality, but that might only serve as a further proof of your gallantry. Conquering your fear is no ordinary task. Take the challenge even if it means taking on hardships. Gambler. Gamblers bravely make bets, putting hope in the odds of the future. When asked to bet on a flip coin, you might be eager to take it as long as there is a reward. Turning risk into opportunity, you feel no hint of unease. Your spirit is strong enough to have hope in the future, while you stand in the present. Merchant. Merchants go with decisions that make the most economical sense. If you're able to earn money without losing anything, you'll likely be quick to accept. Able to think logically, you may feel no hesitation, where there's financial gain to be had. Above all, you're able to approach things with a strong will. Collector. Don't let chances slip, whether presenting fact or future. If an item you want is on discount, you might tend to buy it without hesitation. Above all, the intent like accuracy. I guess. I don't know. Judges' morals are based on what they should protect. You can put law and order ahead of your own feelings and gains, making you an important protector. You might abide with something even if it's disadvantage or seems irrational. You also know that everything has laws governing it. Base some roles on fulfilling duties and responsibilities. You might be determined to carry out a job you're given and deeply regret it if you fail to. Honor agreements and keep your promises. Alright. Samurai. Demonstrate speed and accuracy in decisions. Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna get the samurai. Because I always waver. I waver all the time. In real life, in games, every time. I just kind of ponder. Martial artist. Make judgments with preference for simple options. Yeah, that's not me at all. Clowns are flexible in their judgments, allowing for a variety of choices and situations. You might tend to order 3 different kinds of ice cream. Everything and everyone contains multitudes, and all of them are different. Yeah, I guess philosopher makes more sense. Low player. Take the approach of not depending on anyone or anything. Even if you're offered charity, you might refuse it and climb up to your own power. This is the sign of a powerful spirit that's by no means easy to come by. You also possess the ability to question existing rules. Your independence and self-support are not lonely things, but rather lead you to the place of pride. Yeah, that's me in real life. Banjos are the most protective of all. You aren't picky about means of resolution. If there's a stubborn, locked door, you may choose to bust it open. You have immense strength and blah blah blah. I guess that makes sense. I guess solo, but I talk to people, so I wouldn't have gotten the solo one. I did attack, so I didn't get the pacifist. Actually, I did kill the sheep, so even if I let him kill me, then I wouldn't have mattered anyway. Okay, that makes sense. How do I... Sorry. Wow, look how different that person is. Someone was fast, messed around, touched all the lights, collected everything. Finished within 20 minutes, so they just went quicker. That makes sense. They only did it once, so they were a pacifist, and they messed around a bit. Interesting. Okay, well, that was the game. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a really clever idea. I thought the art style and the idea was really cool. Like, hey, let's make a game where you can get different personalities. It'll be fun for people to play. You're a robot, and you can, however the player is, you'll get a personality. I think that's clever. It was definitely a short game, so... like, I think because it was short,
I mean, it's kind of like a short, quick game to just get a personality and show off to your friends, I guess. But I don't know. I enjoyed it. I thought the idea was, like, the story idea was good, but there's still a lot of questions I have, like... So I get the story is, like, robot... Like, the doctor and the robot want to live together forever and ever. And the robot could, like, stop working. And the doctor also... Sorry, I'm really tired. I'm ready to go to sleep. The doctor also, and the doctor is, like, gonna die. I guess there's a nanovirus going around. I guess that's the consequence of robots and AI, is that people are going to use biowarfare, I guess, on people. So, I guess there's a virus. But even if there isn't a virus, the doctor would have passed away of old age eventually. Or the robot would have rusted eventually. So they're trying to prevent death and have some sort of plan to live forever. But the plan's kind of dumb. But whatever. I don't know. I'm still a little confused by other things, like, why did the brother die? I thought that was really... I don't know if that was just a simulation. Like, maybe he's not really dead, and it was just like, hey, what would you do if the brother died? But the thing is that it's making me believe that the sister doesn't give a shit about her brother. Like, why not? If you have a biological brother and a robot, why not just, like, try to save all three of you guys? I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna overthink it. Do I overthink everything? Yes. Why? I don't know. It's how I was born, I suppose. I don't know. But it was a cute game. I guess if you want my ID thing, it's up there, but it's a pretty short game, so you probably won't need it. Everything's pretty much what it is, but it was a good idea, I thought. I thought that's pretty cool. So. I don't know, guys. Life is strange. A lot to think about. And if we did have a better plan for the future, I mean, I guess I am a planner too. Because if we had a better plan for the future and we implemented it and were able to accomplish something a lot better. But if we plan too much, then it kind of limits our freedom also. But sometimes there's a lot of people with a lot of bad plans out there. And just because a plan is popular doesn't mean it's a good plan either. So, I don't know. I had fun. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go to sleep. Continue on. Sometimes, man, you just need to sit on a bench and think about shit. And that's okay. I think this concept of the game would be really cool if, like, it was a more intricate, longer game. But you would have to think of a story that would, like, make the personality, like, it would impact this narrative in a certain way. I don't know how you would do that. I would have to, like, think about it. I guess that's why I'm an overthinker. I guess I get why now. Like, if my personality is an overthinker where I overthink everything to death, and I implement that and I channel that energy into certain, like, categories, whether that be something creative or, like, anything, really, it actually would be used, like, really well. Because if I overthink the shit out of, let's say, like, something scientific, then I can overlook every single, like, pros and cons, and I can maybe develop, like, let's say a vaccine or something, or a cure for a certain illness, or how to heal someone's body from a traumatic injury or cancer or something. Because I would be overthinking the shit out of it and looking and analyzing the body and the data and everything and coming up with a new interesting way to try to help living creatures who need assistance. Or I could be a creator and make movies and books and films, and I can overthink the shit out of, like, how does the story go here, and this character that, and this, and are there any plot holes, and I need to fill this plot hole up, because if I don't, then it won't make sense here, and it won't make sense there, and that would make one hell of a story, you know? Or if I was a politician, I thought the shit out of everything, I could, like, help a lot of people by being a really good leader or implementing ideas to help, you know, the human race progress. Or whatever, you could think of anything, you know. Or if I was like a detective or something, I could overthink the shit out of everyone's motives and all the evidence, and then I could solve the mystery and, you know, whatever. So there are pros and cons to different personality traits. And sometimes people may discourage you from being yourself or whatever, but there's always, like, I don't know, sometimes I wonder when we're born if our personality is already like pretty much fixed when we're born, because siblings in the exact same environment will turn out completely different. So sometimes I wonder, because yes, there is nature over nurture for sure, like, I totally agree, but I also think there's something else that's, like, very fixed, where, like, you're born with strengths and weaknesses, and it's up to you. Like, if you think of life like a video game, I guess, and, like, here's my character, and here's my character stats, like, you know, plus int, minus dexterity, minus strength, plus critical hit, and all this stuff, then, like, you kind of have, like, a starter pack of who you are, and then when you go through life, you kind of level up and you choose different things in order to survive through your surroundings. So, I don't know. I think sometimes we are who we are, and sometimes I think we get to choose who we are. And maybe it seems like we are who we are because, like, it's fate. But then I also think too, like, what if, like, depending on how we're living right now, through this lifetime, what if we die and we cash in on all those points and then we become the next person? So if we had a really shitty life, then we de-evolve into a being that's, like, not as intricate or not as, like, powerful, you know? But if we do a really good job on this earth in this one lifetime, like, get good karma points by being a good person and respecting our body and doing this, then maybe there's, like, something better after we die. We get born into a new body that's, like, even better. because we've exercised like all the levels we could possibly do and unlock certain things in our previous life. So maybe my personality in this life was really the, like, I guess, like, level clearance of the last life. So maybe in my past life I was like a philosopher or a psychiatrist or I don't know, something. Who the hell knows? And then I put that, and then I was born that way as a kid because that's who I was as an adult last time. And then this time, I changed it up a little bit, and then maybe in the next life I'll be like really weird. But we don't really know those things for certain, so it's better just to live the very best life we possibly can, as if this was our only life, and as if we're never getting another chance ever again. So that's why I like to surround myself with interesting ideas and art and creativity and video games that explore and push those boundaries of our human consciousness and our limitations. And you know, it's definitely not in my interest to live in a world where people are so dumb that I can't even like have a conversation with people, or so rude or so evil or so like selfish that it just becomes a really lonely life. And I suppose being misunderstood is just a drawback of being born in a time where people are more prone to like arguing and fighting and whatever. And I get it, like sometimes people say things that really piss you off or trigger you or make you feel scared because nobody wants to be everyone's just trying to survive, you know? So if you implement laws that affect, let's say, my life, of course I'm gonna like be upset and not feel secure or whatever. If someone keeps trying to take away my rights and my freedom, of course that's gonna be terrible. So if everybody made decisions based on how it would affect others, and we truly cared about each other, and we truly saw that we really are one, we really are just one big planet. It's all we have. Is there a probability that there's other planets and other galaxies out there? Yes, of course. But have we discovered them yet? No. So, should we just destroy our only one planet just because there's potential to live on other planets? Of course not. It's suicide. Like, you know how long it's gonna take to terraform other planets like Mars or the moon or something? It's better to just... Actually, there's no gravity on the moon, so that wouldn't work. But my point is that, like, we're all here now, and it took billions and billions of years for us to get this far. So why destroy it? Why treat it like garbage? Or treat it just because we have short lives doesn't mean that we should treat the earth like shit just because you only live to like, you know, a couple boomers only live to like age 75 and then croak, you know, and they try to cash in and get as much as possible before they like kick the bucket, you know? Like, why kick the bucket? Why not just leave the bucket for the next guy who's coming into the world? And even if reincarnation isn't like real, let's say you only get one life. Why? Why be a shit person and try to hurt people or try to take advantage of people
I understand that everybody wants to feel comfortable in this one life, but if we literally just work together, it would, like, there's enough for all of us. There's literally enough for all of us to support us on this planet. And let's say reincarnation is real. Let's say every time you die, you just get born into another body on Earth somewhere. Wouldn't it be better to make the world such a good place that no matter where you land, you're gonna have a good life? Let's say the world is full of chaos and it's a dystopian future and there's, like, no one has rights and everything's a terrible, horrible place, right? Let's just imagine that for a moment, right? If the world is so terrible and so awful, and let's say only very few people, let's say 1,000, somewhere between 100 to 1,000 select individuals rule the planet and have a very, like, cushy life, right? Well, let's say you're that leader and you die and you die and then you get reborn. There's no, like, the chance of you being born as someone who's, like, ruling over the political system or whatever is very, very low. You're most likely going to be, like, part of the masses. And why would you want to be the very thing that you suppressed for so long? You know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't it be better to just always know that no matter where you go, you're always gonna land in an okay place? Imagine if every single household was abusive, right? Every parental thing was abusive, everyone was in poverty, no one had rights, no one had medical insurance, nobody lived a long life, everyone has birth defects and all this stuff. What a terrible life, right? Wouldn't it be better to ensure that everybody has a strong, healthy body and a strong, healthy mind who could pass down genes for generations and generations of a strong, like, race of people who are healthy and happy and like, you know, loving, and you can do whatever you want, and you're so smart and so healthy that, like, cancers and disease don't even affect you because you just have that healthy genes. Or, you know, you've eaten such healthy, like, foods that, like, through generations your body naturally looks beautiful and youthful, instead of eating, like, processed garbage and sugar and all this, and being on drugs and opioids and all this other stuff that and, like, shit in our water that we constantly drink and shit in our air that we breathe and microplastics. Wouldn't it be so much better to just live in a world where pretty much the, like, majority of the human race is so healthy and so happy, and just like no matter where you're born in, even an animal, you know, instead of, like, being born in, like, a puppy mill or in a factory farm being shoved down a blender, or, like, being a test subject or being stuck in a cage or whatever we do to these poor animals, why not just, like, live in a world or just being out in the wild and, like, not having enough resources to survive because the world is so polluted and, like, destroyed, you know? Like, wouldn't you like to just be, let's say you get reincarnated as a fish, right? Wouldn't you like to be a fish floating in, like, a really crystal clear blue waters that are just so beautiful, instead of, like, full of trash and plastic and garbage everywhere and sludge and toxic factory, like, oil spills and all that shit? And, like, you know, it's just like, I don't understand. Like, I really hope people, I'm sorry, I don't hope, I imagine the world as a better place. I see the vision
And all you need to do is just believe in that vision. Like, put your energy into that good vision. Keep going. If you keep looking at all the bad in the world and keep putting your energy into despair and victimization and, oh no, this happened to me and I've been suppressed for so long, just let it go and claim your power back. Don't let these evil people change you into them. If they want to be low-ranking demons, let them. If you want all these terrible people doing terrible things, let them be lost souls with no real power. Where's your power? Where's your strength? Where's your, glory and intelligence and beauty and youth and wonder and specialness, you know? Where's your awesomeness? Are you gonna let all these people destroy you and drag you down with them? Or are you gonna rise up and claim your true life and pass down a legacy of, love and intelligence? You're gonna pass down something better than you have ever been. Like that, you know? I mean, I've grown up in a world where, people are jealous of you. Your own family members are jealous of you, and they despise you, and they hate you, and they wish for your demise, and that's wrong. That's, unhealthy and toxic and abusive. I would never do that, ever. Is it hurtful to know that, your best wasn't your best, and you wish that you could have done better, and you wish that you were smarter or prettier or healthier or more successful? Yes, of course. We all feel that way. We all feel like we could have done more. But sitting in dissatisfaction and trying to drag others down with us, you're driving a car in reverse. If you have a destination, put it in drive. Or if you don't know where to go, conserve your energy and just park it, turn off the engine, let it sit. You'll figure it out. But driving in reverse is dangerous, and it doesn't even make sense. If I had children, I would love nothing more for them to be 10 billion times better than I ever was. In all aspects. Kindness, intelligence, health, lifespan, increases. I would want them to live their very best life. And then when it's their time to have kids, I'd want them to do the same thing. And have this legacy of, amazingness being passed down generations and generations. And not through pride or ego or, trying to, in order to keep your power to, suppress others around you. I'm not that pathetic that I need to do that. I own my mistakes. If I fuck up, I fuck up, and I try again, and I fix it. And I don't, wallow in self-pity anymore, and I don't, yeah, I'm not perfect. I don't, you try to be a perfectionist, but it doesn't really work. Can't be perfect. There's no such thing. You gotta just keep going and change it up a bit, Or if you think it'll work, keep going. If you think knocking on the same door is gonna get you through, keep knocking then. Just giving up is the worst. I don't know. I don't know how people are gonna perceive any of my thoughts or whatever, and I feel truly that my thoughts aren't even that profound or complicated,
you know? I feel like I've simplified it to a very basic level. And that's okay. I don't need to be stuck in ego and try to confuse the shit out of people when we need to get shit done. And so I don't hope and I don't pray. I do when things get dire, but they shouldn't even be dire anymore. It's over. The suffering's over. It's time to be prosperous. It's time to live. Enough is enough. No more victimization. No more concept like we're at the next level. We're in a new chapter. The human race, the earth, we're in a new chapter. And I think time to get back into who we really are, which is being more present in our bodies and really listening to our feelings and our thoughts. Instead of like, oh, I heard from this magazine or this doctor or this YouTube channel that like if you eat more vitamin X, it'll make you healthier and stronger. Why not just live? Why not just eat when you're hungry, sleep when you're tired, when you're stressed out, go play? No, why do we put so much pressure on people? Why are we always judging people and arguing and, oh, if you don't do this, you're never gonna get a job. Oh, if you don't get a job, you're selfish or whatever. You know, just, we all have different ideas. We're all different people. Respect it. Respect it. Sometimes people are gonna piss you off. And it's okay to voice your opinion when they do. It's okay to say, hey, what the hell are you guys doing? Like, if you keep doing this, bad shit's gonna happen. I'm telling you from my own experience. Like, can we try to prevent this from happening? And I think there's a lot of people out there who are finally seeing the bigger picture. Like, I'm noticing it more and more now. Like when I was a kid, so many people even my own generation, you know, like even my own generation just being stuck, and previous generations being stuck in like materialism, and it's still there, but the only reason why it's there is because you're giving it your power, you're giving it your attention. If there are people on social media who piss you off because they're scamming this and doing this and flaunting that, don't watch it, you know? Someone like says a bunch of sexist, racist stuff, why are you watching it? Why are you giving them the likes and the views and the money and the revenue to keep doing it? Just ignore them. They're idiots. Move on to something else that makes you happy. Leave the racists and the people who cause problems, leave them to their own. Like, misery likes company. Don't join them. Don't be part of their company. Let them be alone. Level up and go do something more interesting. And eventually, those lonely ass people are gonna get bored and they're gonna join you. They always do. Every person I've ever left behind always wanted to come back. And they came back even better. Because I'm not joining people on their level. You wanna hang out with me? I'm going up, man. I'm going up. I don't have time to be wasting my time down anymore. Enough's enough. We all deserve better. It's time to achieve better. All of us. Every single one. And if you're not ready yet, that's okay. Your time will come. We'll be so bored of all the bullshit that you'll want to leave too. And you'll want to achieve something better or explore new heights. And that's perfectly fine. Everyone's on a different path. Things happen differently for other people. We're all on a different story and a different journey. So, I hope you guys truly find love in your own uniqueness in yourself. And I truly believe that there are better things on the way. And I know there are so many people in despair. There are people who have been comfortable, but there are people who are more comfortable than me, who are more miserable and in so much fear and despair, when I've been through more terrible things than it's like watching TV to them. Like I've been in a completely different world, and yet I feel a little bit more content and a little bit more like grace, and just knowing that like there is something more magical and better out there being alive and being focused on that vision. And just because I can't see it yet, and just because I don't have it yet, doesn't mean it isn't possible. And there are people who have more than I've ever had in my whole lifetime, who are so dissatisfied and pissed off and full of anger and jealousy and resentment. And it's like, you have no idea like what you have. And if you lost what you had, would you finally get it? Would you finally... There are people making more money than me who are just so much more miserable, And that's them. That's their own soul. And I know that so long as I focus on my soul, as long as I get my soul to be uncorruptible, that I personally can keep achieving amazing things, and that you can place me in any situation, anywhere, and I will come out better than ever, every single time. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you guys. I hope you love yourself just as much as I love being alive. And I hope you also love being alive too. Take care. See you in the next one.